Hey friends, and welcome to the review of the finale of The Acolyte, so episode 8, the finale. Well, it was an end, or was it? I'm just going to go through some spoiler-free things now for the entire series, and then we'll go into some spoilers for just this episode. So if you want to stick around for the entire thing, then great, but once I give you that spoiler warning, then if you want to come back later, then feel free. But yeah, so spoiler-free first. It's like this whole series, to me, it started off strong. It started very strongly. There was only a few characters that I didn't really care for, and then they got rid of a few characters, and I thought, oh, they would have been strong characters. But I was like, oh, okay, I'll see where it goes. And to be honest, it got very predictable. The ending, I could have foreseen a little bit, but also there was quite a lot of character changes in it that didn't really make sense to me, but we'll go into that a bit in the spoiler section. Visually, this whole series is stunning. I love all the graphics in it, the costumes, the actual creature designs and stuff like that, and set designs. It is absolutely stunning. I really do love the look on it. I thought virtually all the actors were really good. It's like there's a few moments with the acting that dipped a little bit, but not a lot in the main characters. It was a lot of the side characters, and I don't know what that was. I don't know whether it's the casting is not right, the directing wasn't right, or they just tried to make this character that, characters that didn't really fit the universe. But hey, that's a different story. The audio design and everything is beautiful. Cinematography, visually and technically, it is a great series. The story started off extremely strong, and it was going up and up and up, and then all of a sudden then it just leveled out, and then to me plummeted. And it mainly happened in this episode, in the finale episode. It's like it was quite predictable in quite a few parts. It's like if you guys have been watching all of my reviews, you see my thought process on a lot of it, and quite a few of it did come to fruition, and some of it, like, it was almost there but not quite. So overall, I think I'm a bit disappointed with this series. I think it's because I had high hopes for it, and it was going well until this finale episode. So, a bit cut in, but if you ask me what I wanted from the ending, could I be able to tell you that? Probably not, no. And that's the thing. It's like, I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who did like the ending, thought it was fine, and that's perfectly okay. And I know there's going to be loads out there that's going to be ripping this apart, and there's going to be so many really negative reviews on it, and I don't think that's fair. Really don't think that's fair, because overall it is great. The acting, the cosmetics, the CG, so much in it is phenomenal, and it's just really great stuff. I wouldn't put this higher than Obi-Wan by far. Obi-Wan to me is one of the best Star Wars series, live action series that come out in recent years, especially on Disney Plus. But I would put it well above Book of Boba Fett. It's kind of a different thing. It's like a lot of these series, it's like, yes, Obi-Wan was dark, but it had a bit more lighter parts to it, whereas this seemed to be very much like Andor, where it was fairly dark all the way through. There's a few things that didn't really make sense in this series, like I said, but I think it's just I think it's them trying to make it lighter, but it didn't really work. They should have just kept it dark in there. But I think that's all I can really say on the non-spoiler section, really. So let me know in the comments what you think about the series overall. If you don't like it, please don't just go, it's bad, blah, blah, blah. Please do say why you think it's bad and what you think could have been made better in there. Let's have a discussion on it. Just don't close that door. Like I'm saying now, it's like, I really enjoyed it, but then there's parts I didn't and stuff like that. So it's if it was completely bad, they wouldn't have made it, and Disney wouldn't have released it, really. So we just got to stop this whole negativeness with Star Wars culture. It's like, just go with it. Some people are going to enjoy it. So yeah, but let me know in the comments, and please do be kind to other people. If they do enjoy it, then just respect their views, and vice versa. If people don't like it, then don't have a go with them as well if you did like it. But yes, but before we get on to the spoiler section for the finale episode, last week I did point out my little pip droid that my father built me, and I mentioned the BD1 droid that he made me, and one viewer did say, you can't mention BD1 without showing him. He is actually like fairly secured to my filing cabinet next to me, just in case it fell off and damaged. So what I'll do now is I'll just move the camera up and I'll show you briefly BD1. So there is BD1, and there's a little pop character there just to show you the size reference. Cal Kestis pop with a little mini BD1 as well. But yeah, and it does light up too. The head does extend upwards, but it's a little bit heavy, so we've got to try and secure it. But no, that's my full size BD1 there. He's absolutely stunning, and I love him so much. And that's my little Kyber crystal there that I wore when I went to go get my lightsaber built in Savvy's workshop. But yes, let's go now to the spoiler section of the review. Yeah, so this is your spoiler warning now, so if you haven't watched it and you don't want any spoilers, then please do pause the video here, go watch it and come back and let's have a chat. But if you are fully happy with spoilers or you've seen the episode, then let's crack on. So quite a few things happened in this episode. So I loved the beginning of it, halfway through the episode, really loved, and then it dipped down for me and this one. So started off with Osha and Sol, no, sorry, May and Sol on the ship, and she breaks out, and there's a little bit of pursuit going on there, so that was quite cool. It's kind of reminded me a little bit of, now I'm not a big lover of this movie, but it did remind me a little bit of this bit with Jango Fett and Obi-Wan, that little bit of a chase scene. Not massively, but yeah, just a little bit there. Now the bit that really confused me with the start of it was Basil, the little dog creature thing. Why he disabled Sol's ship, it's a bit confusing, really, with that. So I have no idea why that bit happened. If you guys do know that, then please do let me know, because I am a bit confused why he did that. Because he was alerted to May earlier. Yeah, just no idea. And then it starts off with Osha and the helmet, because I forgot about the helmet part because we had that flashback episode, and having Camilla then, so she's gone a bit weird, and then his eyes go all black and stuff. It's like, what is going on here? Again, more questions, no idea what's going on. And he says, like, because, well, she said, I'm going to go find him. So, well, I'm going to go take my ship now. But he doesn't know where they are, so he lets her take her. And then it goes on to the May and Sol bit, really. But then we come back to Osha and Camilla, or the stranger. And they do board the ship and go off together, and you see these long fingers coming out and this long face. Now back to prequel Star Wars, when you have Revenge of the Sith. You have the Muon characters, race, and this is what this character is a Muon. You also have the Grand Inquisitor, is a Muon, I do believe. But anyways, so this character is there, and that's just it. They just reveal that character, and it's just like, what? Who else is a Muon? Darth Plagueis. Said it, didn't I? I said it the other day. It's like, what if, like, the stranger was Darth Plagueis, but no, it's like Darth Plagueis is. What if Camille is Palpatine? Sorry, just a mind fart then. But no. Yeah, so Darth Plagueis is in it. And I just think it's like, you just showed us that right at the beginning. It's about a third of the way into the episode, and that was it. I thought right at the end we would see him again, but we didn't. Totally confused with all that, to be honest. It just doesn't make a load of sense to me. There's little bits. It's like try not to go, oh, this will all be answered in the next episode, the next season. It's like, just keep them contained, and then if it does have a second season, great. But no, it's a bit like, okay, we're gonna have a second season, but what if we don't? What if the ratings drop and Disney go, nope, sorry, you're not having funding for that. So a little bit of a strange one there to have that character in it, but it's really cool as well to see that character. And another really awesome bit that I loved is the fight scene between Sol and Camilla. It's like, that was really good. You could see them fighting, and they were like quite equally matched, even when Camilla separated his lightsaber. And one really cool bit when he done the lightsaber throw and he was bringing it back, and then Sol just was like, no, like, and he's just like batted him away with the force. I was like, that was really cool. None of this showboating with the Anakin and Obi-Wan doing all this thing. They are literally just attacking each other, and it's like when they locked sabers together and they were like having a bit of a battle in between. That was really cool. I did think Camille was going to do the whole turn off and turn on trick, but he didn't. So that was really awesome. I did love all that there. And this whole Osher May fight as well was pretty cool, and it was a really nice bit when their legs cross like that, and as they do, it flips then to Camilla and Sol having a fight, and their lightsabers cross. It's like, the cinematography is great on it. But their fight scene is a little bit, it was cool, and I did enjoy that fight scene between the two of them. But then she's wearing this dark robe, Osha's wearing a dark robe, May's wearing a light robe, and they do kind of flip, literally like that. It's like, all of a sudden then, after the May like goes and talks to Sol, and after the fight scenes and stuff, and Camilla's like saying, oh yeah, he needs to die, blah blah blah, but she's like going, no, he must answer for his crimes. It's like, what? You just flip that round. And then Osha coming around then after hearing Saul admit, and then she's all of a sudden vengeful and wants to murder him. So it's like, but then she doesn't really want to be a bad person. Is it? I don't know, but that's a bit strange. But one of the cool bits with that is like that whole bit. Once the fight scene ended, it kind of plummeted for me this episode. But a really cool thing is when she starts getting angry, it's the first time we ever see a kyber crystal bleeding. And the whole idea is the rage inside you corrupts the kyber crystal, and it bleeds, if you will. And not only did the crystal change like that, you could see when she activated the saber, and it went red. It was like fighting. It was like really cool. So she's got Saul's saber now, and she killed him with a force choke. So that was a bit on the nose there, really, killing him like that. And then Venestra comes with an army of B-lister or EF-lister Jedi, and it's really cool that it's like we knew that she was the stranger, Kamia's master, and something's happened there. So again, something else is going to be explained in season 2, which it's like, oh, so many like things. It's just like make it 10 episodes and wrap up all this, really, because I do want to know what's going on there, because I don't trust her at all. Just a bit annoying, really, there. And then she pretty much like frames Saul for all the murders and stuff, so then she can pursue this vengeance that she's got against her ex-pupil and things like that, and just besmirks his good name, really. He made a mistake because he thought that she was going to attack and things, so he stopped her, but it was a mistake, and he did want to give himself up, but Indara said no, and stuff, like, because of Osha. He was protecting Osha. So yeah, that was a bit, that's what I'm like, I didn't really like all that ending there. But there we go. And right at the end then, she goes to see her a Jedi Master, which we all know, which is Yoda. And the showrunner lied to us because they said that Yoda wasn't going to be in it. But Yoda was. You just see the back of his head, and that's it, really. So let me know what your thoughts are there. What did she say to him? Does Yoda know all about this and stuff? Because he's kind of surprised in Phantom Menace when the Sith comes around going, oh, the Sith have been extinct for a millennia. But there you go. So overall, I enjoyed it, but I thought it dipped towards the end. But let me know, guys, what you thought of the whole series, what you thought of this episode. Give me your good points, your bad points. Did you enjoy the crystal bleeding and things there? But yes, that is it there. We have a very special announcement coming out this Friday. The video is going to be going out as a premiere video, so you can do a live chat with myself and Johnny VR as well. We'll be watching the video alongside you, and we'll be chatting along because they've got some massive announcements, so make sure to check that out at 8 p.m. UK time. I am going to go to bed now, as it is 3:25 in the morning, and I do have work tomorrow, so yes. Until next time, bye guys.